Hey guys, it's Tom Box here. Welcome to MST TV's review on Legendary Duelist Sisters of the Rose. So in this review, we're going to be opening up these packs later on after we give ourselves a bit of context of which archetypes are getting support, the type of support that they're getting, and also we're going to rate them based off of the value that is being added into these archetypes competitively. So you guys can make a more well-informed decision of whether or not you want to buy into this set. So this set features support for archetypes used by female duelists throughout the show. Hashtag female power. Hashtag let's get on with this. We have My Valentine's Harpies. We have Attica Boom's Rank 10 Yu-Gi-Oh! Rank 10 XYZs, the canon stuff, the German cannons. We have Akiza's Rose Dragons, Luna Lights from Selena, and Alexis's Cyber Angels. So if you're a fan of these archetypes, or maybe some of these duelists, well, you're looking forward to getting some of the rares, super rares, and ultra rares, as those are the rarities that the new stuff are printed in. So what type of support are we getting for each of these archetypes? Well, let's quickly summarize it so that we can get to the pack opening, starting with Harpies. Now for Harpies, what type of support are they getting? Well, they get improved consistency, combo extension, and a whole new draw engine, or search engine, to go with it. Now this search engine, Harpy's already known to search a lot in their deck. They have Harpy Queen to search out the field spell, they have Harpist to search during the end phase if it's sent to the graveyard, and you have the Hysteric Sign to search 3 cards. So why would you need another search engine? Well, this search engine searches specifically for Harpy Lady sister cards, and that monster is Harpy Lady Perfumer, which is an ultra rare. Why is this important? Well, a lot of the new cards in this set that support Harpy Ladies also list Harpy Lady Sisters in its name, so it's kind of a bit more specific. But in old cards, you get to search out Elegant Egotist already, and this lets you use Elegant Egotist multiple times per turn, which makes it so that even if you do run Harpy Lady Sisters, is not too bad. And the benefit of running the Harpy Lady Sister is that any of the new cards that list Harpy Lady Sisters within its name, there's the benefit of whenever there's a level 5 or higher Harpy, you get additional effects. So if you summon Perfumer while there's a level 5 or higher Harpy on the board, well, you get to add an additional card. So you get to search 2 cards instead of 1. For Oracle, which lets you fetch back a card out of the graveyard, you could special summon Oracle if you do control 1. And the draw card, which lets you basically shuffle 3 Harpy cards back into the deck and draw 1, you get to draw 2 instead. So there's a lot of benefits of having that extra Harpy Lady Sisters on board. But that's up to you if you want to run her or not. It's just an option. But in that case, a lot of these effects, they happen whether or not you normal or special summon. So you get the benefit of that. And that means you get a whole new line of play to abuse Elegant Egotist. I can see people activating this card like 2 or 3 times per turn, which is pretty silly, but it is a possibility, and that's the angle that they're going with. Does this set come with the Link monster? No, it does not, but I'm assuming, this is just my assumption, that they're going to come out in Savage Strike. I could be wrong, could be the one set after, but it just makes a lot of sense to release it really close to each other because that would be synergizing the sales. Trains, they get cranked to 11 in terms of their capacity to OTK. How? Well, they get a new win condition, that's for sure. They get new speed and consistency cards and better monster lineup to set up these combos. And they also get a recovery card through their Flying Pegasus Railroad Stampede. Man, train cards, it's a friggin' long names. I can't remember them all. But regardless, they have Urgent Schedule, especially when your opponent controls a monster. You get to special summon out 2 machine monsters. 1 level 4 lower, 1 level 5 or higher. Once you get both of these out, their effects are negated, but you can link them away, and now you can summon out that Pegasus. That Pegasus revives one of your monsters, and you can basically exchange levels with each other. You can copy the one that's higher, or copy the one that's lower, whatever that you want to do, but you can do that, and only Xyz monster can attack, which is fine, because you're going into Gustav Max. Gustav Max burns you for 2k, and Libe, the new Xyz monster, you get to stack that on top. And we put Libe out. Libe, you detach, you get to attack basically all your opponent's monsters based off of the number of Xyz material you have left. And you also gain a 2000 attack, so you'd be at 6k. So if you attack directly with this whole combo, you do 2k with a Gustav Max burn, and then you do 6k with Libe direct. And if your opponent leaves a monster in attack mode, well, they don't get to punish you any further. And you can also try to use limiter removal just to really push it forward. You just want to kill your opponent, then that's what you do. But yeah, trains, they get new combo, new consistency, and yeah, they will kill you a lot faster, so be careful. I've died many times to it, and I think this is one of the rogue strategies that I want to attempt in the near future. Now for Rose Dragons, I don't exactly know how can I explain this. They are becoming their own archetype. Originally just Black Rose and Blue Rose existed. Now we're getting a Red Rose and eventually even a White Rose. It feels like they are a dragon-based archetype that focuses on synchroing into plants and also uses tokens as one of the methods to get there. It also uses Black Garden as support. So it's a bit of a mixed bag right now. We have Red Rose Dragon. When you synchro with Red Rose Dragon, you get to summon out another Rose Dragon out of the deck. So that's kind of cool. So it gives the deck a bit more of a Rose Dragon feel. So it feels more like an archetype, not just loose cards. But if you synchro into a plant-based monster, you get to add yourself a Frozen Rose. Frozen Rose is a pretty decent card, I think. It seems a little slow in my opinion, but it does have a hefty cost of sending one monster you control into the graveyard to add a plant monster to your hand, or if the monster that you sent was a plant-based monster, draw 2 cards during the end phase and then discard 1. So that's a pretty neat effect that you can do, but that's Frozen Rose. That's a quick play spell. In terms of the new Synchro monster, the Garden Rose Maiden, when you synchro into her, you get to add Black Garden. If she's in the graveyard, you can banish her to summon out a Rose Dragon out of the graveyard or a Dragon Synchro monster. That's a bit more generic, but it seems like it's trying to be a bit too much of a mixed bag, which makes it hard to describe this archetype. So Lunalights, now they gained additional fusion options thanks to the new fusion spell and new fusion monster. So for the fusion spell, I think that's the key card that you guys want if you're playing Lunalights, because you get the option to summon out any of your boss monster as long as your opponent controls an extra deck monster on the field. How does it work? Well, if your opponent controls one of these said monsters, you get to use one monster in your extra deck as fusion material. So we all know that all these Lunalight fusions, they require one other extra deck monster to kind of rank up their fusion. And since you can go straight into it, you basically get it for free. Basically 0 work done and you can get to the one that can kill your opponent. You can attack multiple times. And the other fusion monster, Saber Dancer, is a 3k beat stick, but if it's in the graveyard, you can banish it and boost one of your monsters by 3k. And if I recall correctly, I believe Panther can attack all of your opponent's monster twice. Yeah, if you push him up to like close to 6k, I think no one can live through that as long as there's monsters on board. So that's the direction that they went for. Finally, we have Cyber Angel. Cyber Angels, there's 2 key cards I want to mention. You get a new boss monster that is very versatile and one of the most aggressive I've seen so far. And we get a Draw Engine card. Draw Engine, I believe that's Merciful Machine Angel. You get to tribute a Ritual monster or a Machine Angel card and draw 2 cards. Very basic, but you're locked into ritual summoning. Now for the boss monster, she does a little bit of everything. Like literally, upon summoning, your opponent will be forced to send one of these spells and trap they control into the graveyard. So that's a bit of a back row removal right away. In terms of when she attacks, she gets to attack twice in a row, and whenever she's targeted, or any sort of Machine Angels are targeted, you get to shuffle back in one of your ritual monsters, and then you get to pop a card your opponent controls. So she does like so many effects. A wall of text. If you don't read her, you will misplay against her. So which of these archetypes would be the most competitive to the least competitive? Most competitive, I would put Trains up there right away, because Trains, I find it to be most devastating. A 6k beater is not easy to handle, and combined with an easy OTK access through Gustav Max, 2k, 6k, one punch, and it's one punch man deck. You're dead. And they can pop cards along the way if they have an additional removal like Hey Trunades or Twin Twisters if you're playing back row. It's very hard. Or if they have Call by the Grave, if you try to hand trap them, you're a sitting duck. You're just gonna eat that 8k for free. So that's why I'm putting them up there, because their win condition is very devastating. In terms of the second most competitive, I would say it's Harpies. Although some of you guys might flip it around because Harpies, they just have so much more support. But Harpies is able to extend so much further. But until we get Conductor, I would say it's there. It's a good summoning engine, but it doesn't see it going too far in terms of extensions of play. But once they have Conductor, oh my god. The ability to constantly search and protect their cards, it will be off the charts, and I would love to see where that deck goes. I would like to see them in the top contender for sure. I want to see them kind of diversify our own meta right now. But in terms of third place, I would say is Lunalights. Lunalights seems like they have the most ability to push after that. In terms of the 2 least competitive, I would say the Rose Dragons and the Cyber Angels. Cyber Angels were competitive in Duel Links. I just haven't seen anyone play Cyber Angels as for themselves, because most people that use Cyber Angels, they're just playing Herald of Perfection rather than the Cyber Angels. Unless, of course, you're Alex, which is Mock Dragon. You know, shout out to Mock Dragon, one of our best Duel Links players. But yeah, that's my rundown. Let's go open some packs. Alright, time to open some packs. I'm hoping for ultra rares and hopefully it's just some of the exclusives for Harpies or Trains. I want Trains more in preference. Leo Dancer. Ecstasy Spark. Russell. Oh, hello, Trains. We've got the Flying Pegasus. This thing looks really pretty. Let's see if we can get a zoom in on this. Oh man, I don't even have the proper lighting set up, but yeah, here we go. So we got Flying Pegasus, Railroad Stampede, and we have Incarnated Machine Angel. Alright, that's a pretty good start. This thing in focus? I hope it's in focus. Alright, next pack. Elegant Egotist. Panther Dancer. Black Rose Dragon. Never can get enough of this card. Mark of the Rose, I guess I only got rare. So we got Cyber Egg Angel. So special schedule, Cyber Angel Dakini, which is like Duel Link's most annoying monster during like the first run. Lunalight Blue Cat. Garden Rose. Oh, this is very pretty. Garden Rose Maiden. All right, got an ultra rare. Is that good? Is that good for you guys? And then we got another wow, we're getting a lot of these Incarnated Machine Angel. What will we get next? I'm hoping that we get another foil. We have Cat Dancer, Machine Angel Ritual. Oh, another Black Rose. Oh, nope, just a Construction Red Signal. And I'm just gonna check now. I already got a playset of this, and it's only been like, what, 4 packs? Next one. Lunalight Perfume, which is a pretty good card for them. We have Mark of the Rose, Harpy's Hunting Ground. Oh, hello, Lunalight Fusion. So yeah, not guaranteed a foil card, but getting quite a few of them right now. So I'm pretty happy with this. So Lunalight Fusion. And let's see the next one. Man, I'm just breaking it out. So Harpy Lady Elegance, that card does require, the Harpy Lady Sisters. So Black Garden. Witch of the Black Rose, Three Lady Sisters, speaking of the devil. Oh my god, Feathers, I'm just nailing it! And then we have Dark Rose Fairy. I don't exactly like this card. It's very cute, but I don't really like it. This card is a reprint because this card was printed before. I'm guessing not enough people got it, but this is the card that shuts down all of your opponent's activated effects. Or any monster. Yeah, they activate, so it requires activated effects. Wow, we're just killing all the foils. Hoping to get another Ultra. Give me Liebe. I would love the Liebe. Alright, Harpy's Hunting Ground. Which is the Black Rose. Mark of the Rose. Here we go. Foil. Oh, just a Harpy Queen. And another Dark Rose Fairy. So that is my pack opening. Let's just quickly recap the rare. We have the Fairy. Featherstorm, another Fairy. We have Lady Elegance, Lunalight Fusion. Man, I really don't care about these rares, but there's so many of them. Garden Rose Maiden, that's a really pretty card. And I think there was also the Train Man himself. All right, so these are. Oh my God, there's a bit of a damage on one of these. Which card is it? Oh, it's just this one. That's fine. That's fine. But yes. That is all I got for this video, you guys. If you guys enjoyed this review of Legendary Duelist Sisters of the Rose, hit me up with a thumbs up. If you guys want to see more stuff from MSD.TV and more collabs with the other channels, hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell. This video was brought to you by Konami for sending me in product. And, well, I think that's all I got to say for now. So, until next time, I'll see you guys in the next one. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please drop us a like so we know we are doing a good job. And you can also subscribe to MSD.TV for more fantastic videos by clicking on the button on the left. Don't forget to check out our partners at Imperium Duelist. They make really high quality mats, including some of my own limited edition release stuff. And if you want to check out one of our past videos, click here on the right. As always, don't forget to hold on to your MSD.TV, and I'll see you next time.